No one had ever imagined that books could give birth to a child, and that this child would embody all the knowledge and legacy of its parents. The great bookish scientist, Dr. Victor Hale, was already prepared. He had decided that his son, like him, would make a name for himself in the world of science and carry on his father's legacy. But the very next moment, Dr. Victor Hale was stunned because his son had turned into a coloring book. He couldn't believe his eyes. He felt as if his mind had wandered into a desolate wasteland. The next day, in anger and distress, Hale returned to the laboratory. Suddenly, his son clung to him as if his father's presence was his entire world. Hale believed that knowledge could change destiny, perhaps even alter genes. With this belief, he began teaching his son science, mathematics, and chemistry. He thought his son would show interest, but instead, right in front of him, the boy started drawing pictures, mistaking chemicals for colors. Seeing his son do this, Hale became anxious. He wrote a simple chemical equation and asked his son to solve it, but in response, his son drew a cloud raining. Hale didn't give up. He continued to teach his son, but the boy's answers were always different from what he expected. Finally, he decided to teach him medical science. He drew an anatomy chart of the heart and began explaining it to his son. But the boy drew on the paper a picture of a father and son's love inside a heart. Seeing this, Hale's anger erupted. He snatched the paper and tore it into two pieces. The son broke down at that moment. His colorful body slowly turned completely white. In front of his father's eyes, he abandoned his passion and art. He quietly put on safety goggles and began conducting chemical experiments. Dr. Victor Hale felt that his son was now on the right path. A faint look of satisfaction appeared on his face, but then his eyes fell on the torn picture. At that moment, he realized that he hadn't just torn the paper, but had also shattered his son's happiness and dreams into pieces. While his son was quietly experimenting, Hale approached him. There was regret and shame in his eyes. He opened his book and stopped at the page showing the anatomy of the heart, but there was no smile on his son's face anymore. That's when Dr. Victor Hale understood his biggest mistake. He gently picked up his son, dipped his finger in the chemical solution, and drew a loving heart on the picture of the heart. A smile slowly returned to his son's face. His body was once again filled with color. In that moment, Dr. Victor Hale was completely transformed. He understood that education is important, knowledge is power, but a child's dreams and interests are even more precious. Tell us in the comments what kind of work you enjoy doing.